Alright, so global patch notes dropped a few hours ago, and this is quite a big one because a lot of people have been asking if they should summon on this banner. Like a lot of people have been asking me if they should summon on this banner because it's a difficult one to decide, honestly. And this update, of course, we're getting the new Scotty Giant and Elat. Out of these two characters, Elat is complete poop water, at least now. I mean, I don't want to discredit that every single character I find terrible will forever be terrible, because it's just simply not the case sometimes. Sometimes a character is really, really, really bad at launch. Like, let's say Gurheed. Gurheed was absolute terrible poop water at launch. But these days, I wouldn't say she is. I would say she's pretty decent. She got a spot for Guild Boss. She got a spot for, honestly, a bird team as well. I would say she's not that bad. So, I mean, I don't want to say that she's forever going to be poop water, but right now, Elat is. Her one purpose in the game, Ghost Database got this laid out pretty nice for me here, is to be used Knighthood Boss. So she has a passive that in Guild Boss, if allies have all three attributes, Strength, HP, Speed, increases all allies' defense with stats by 8%, decreases damage received by 5% every single turn, up to 5 times. The big issue is that she is trying to replace Red Elat, because Red Elat is a Guild Boss character. She's trying to replace, like, Red Elat, but if you go on the top teams that happen every single week on JP since this character launched, no one's using this Elat. And it's not like, oh, maybe they haven't summoned for her. Bro, top Guild Boss players, if a character is good, like the best, they will 6-6 them. Like, this is not a question of they just don't want to spend the gems, man. No, these people don't care for money, okay? They will summon if that means that they can be one spot ahead of the other person on the Guild Boss, so... Not very good. Terrible unit, actually. Completely pointless. Zero use case in the game. Scotty, on the other hand, is a pretty good unit. I wouldn't say she's, like, insane, but for now, she is good for the new deer activity, which we'll talk about in a second. And she's decent for PvP. I'm gonna make more videos on her. Honestly, I think I should have made more, but I was on this, like, race for holy relics, so I ended up making not so many videos on her. I'm probably gonna upload a video on her tomorrow, using her with like Red Matrona. I think that would be a fun team, because for every debuff on her, decreases all enemies attack and defense by 8%, increases the damage of all allies by 15%, or ally skills, same thing. This, for what I can, let me actually see the global translations. Can I see that? No, because I hate global patch notes, man. I hate it because they drop this, right? Oh, thank you. The pictures. You have to wait for the game to go on maintenance for you to see what the unit does. So dumb. It's so dumb. I want to see their translations. But the way Ghost Database said is that this is, for every debuff that she has on her, she does increase allies damage by 15%. So if she has like 3 debuffs on her, she increases all allies damage by 45%. Or maybe not, the number isn't like that, because the way like damage increase multipliers work in this game is very weird, both for damage increase and for damage decrease. So I wouldn't say 45, it's probably a number a little bit lower than that, but in any case, she debuffs herself with her first kill, and she has a buff removal card. And she heals allies with her ultimate. She is pretty decent for the new activity. I'll make a video using her new activity, and I'll make another PvP video for her as well. But she's decent. But the big thing why people are asking if there's someone for this banner is not because of the character. It's because on this banner, we got Megellda with a 0.2% rate. And personally, I think, listen, Megellda is a polarizing character to summon on, or to have summoned on, because her banner sucked ass. Like, it was so bad. Her banner was so bad. And it's the same case with Scotty, where it's a character that's good, released of a character that's complete horseshit. Like, Green Merlin is absolute poop water as well. Like, it's unfortunate. But Megellda is here. Also, Brynhilder, obviously, so if you don't have Brynhilder, it's also a good pull. But a lot of people are asking because, of course, you know, Megelda makes for the best bird team, and it will actually make your life 10 times easier. I'll say it depends on how many gems you have. Here's the thing. This week on JP, we haven't had a festival in a long time at this point. The last festival we had was MEGELLDA'S, right? So next week, what I'm thinking is gonna release, so if I come here, next week, we're not getting a festival, but next week, if we go back last year, 2021, they released 10th of February, which will be next patch for JP. They released Derriere, which was a Valentine's character. So I'm thinking today's Monday, in 2 days, we're going to get announced a new Valentine's Day character. Derriere is probably going to return the banner. I'm expecting either a Monspeed or like Melascula. I'm thinking maybe one of the 10 Commandments, but this could be anyone, like any character. And then a week later, I guess 8 days later, but a week later we got, Denzo, which was the free banner festival. So that's probably how it's going to play out again. Or maybe they won't release a free banner, they'll just release the festival like 2 weeks later. But that's how I'm assuming it's going to play out. So just be warned, a festival character is coming within a month, because Global is 2 weeks behind. The festival character should be 2 weeks from now, plus a few days. So yeah, I would say the festival characters will be like a month from now on Global, and we don't know how good they will be, obviously. The talks is that it will be a Elizabeth, which is okay. Like, I'm not mad that Mael isn't being picked for being the first, or for what the league suggests, right? We don't know, but that Mael isn't being picked the first for light attribute character, because honestly, if they want to wait for the later part of the month where ad revenue is better, I'm not complaining. But I don't know, I think that if you're low on gems, which a lot of you should be because Melee just came out, I think we're chasing a character that has lower than festival rates, right? 0.2% and no guarantee isn't the way to go. Because we don't get a free multi in this banner, do we? Don't think so. Do we? Don't think so. I don't know. If you somehow pull Megelda first multi, congrats, but I don't know, man. I think it's not the way to go. Just someone on the character that again has lower than festival rates. See, like these Ragnarok banners, man, they shouldn't make like Green Liz, Green Dien, Green Zar just be all here. They should make the Ragnarok characters, right? These 5 characters be the only unfeatured characters, or only have Ragnarok characters unfeatured, so the rates can be higher. Like, it's so annoying because these characters don't come back often, and again, they're not like all these characters. They're all here. They're all here on these SR tickets. They're all here. What's the point of having them the same rates as Ragnarok characters here? And freaking Megelda is here for 0.15, which is a little bit lower, just a little bit lower than that banner. So I personally don't think it's the way to go, because you're probably not gonna pull her. Like, mathematically speaking, even though math is not real, but mathematically speaking, it's very unlikely. And then we got a new chapter for Ragnarok. It's really short. I did record, but honestly, playing Ragnarok on JP is so confusing. I didn't even upload. I'll play it on Global just to see what happens. But the story is just not that engaging, at least not yet. There's one cool scene. We got a new stage for the world tree, which is, again, you just get new materials. So there's a second store. I can open the game and show. Go back here. This right here. And then this is the store. It just reset yesterday. So you can buy this material right here, which is used for the new Holy Relics, or the new Holy Relic material. So there's a new Bambi boss deer. And it drops materials for goddesses' relics, and also for, is it humans? I think so. But these materials right here are used for goddess relics. You can see, again, if I come back in the game, it's used for goddess Liz. I'm waiting for the next goddess character that gets it. You guys know I wouldn't willingly give goddess Liz the holy relic. But, you know, Sauriel, if Sauriel, Tarmiel gets a good holy relic, that would be great. I'm thinking maybe the next goddess to get a holy relic will actually be like Ludociel, because he's old at this point. So, we'll see what holy relic they'll give him. I'm probably going to shaft him, to be honest, but we'll see what holy relic they'll give him. But yeah, this is hard. A lot of people didn't care for watching the guides on how to beat it. But this is hard. This is really this stage is harder than the bird. Oh yeah, now you can only do, okay. I hate this. You can only do the first time completion of the week on either the bird or the deer. And I said that would be a bad update from the get-go. It is a bad update. And you know what happened? I missed, like, so as soon as like Sunday drops and the reset happens, you need to be like the first boss you click on and select a team for and start like doing has to be the one that you want to get first time rewards for. I forgot reset happened because I don't keep track of what day of the week is. Bro, I'm a YouTuber. I don't have a job. I don't keep track of the weekdays. So I clicked on the bird and did the first time reward for the bird instead. So annoying. So annoying. Because now I'm down behind these mats. See, it's locked. You can't do it. These mats. So if you're gonna try the deer this week, before reset, you need to make sure that you click on it first. Because now, on this update, the bird, every time you beat stage 3, which I know it's not a lot of you, they're gonna farm stage 3. You get one of these, right? And you have a chance of getting the card, which should be next up on the patch notes. Yeah, it just says you only acquire from the one you selected. So annoying. Yeah, we can get the one material every time we beat the bird. It's talking about the new thingy, the new stage, and the shop which you just showed. Yeah, and they added this material in the other shop as well. So if you want to keep farming the other shop, because I don't know, because you just want that material, not the other stuff. I'll go back here. The old shop has it, just like it has this one. Annoying, you can't just farm one, because this one, this side of the shop is better than this one, I think, because you got the card packs if you want. This, I don't know why you can buy more than once, but this is part of the new card set. You have all 3 of these just laid down here for you to buy. So this part I think is better. Costumes are back. The new card set increases single target damage dealt by 20% in Demonic Beast Spell. That counts for both the bird and the deer. And so you use these cards. The Brynhilder drops on the new Ragnarok chapter. This drops in Tower. Oh, it says right here. This you can buy on the PvP shop for 10,000 PvP coins, I want to say, or 10 or 20,000. This is from that shop, the card I just showed in the shop. And this only drops on the bird. And the rates are pretty great. It's 0.2% on stage 1, 0.6 on stage 2, and 1 on stage 3. I have pulled it 2 times, but I've been farming like a maniac, so. The goddess Liz has, increases goddess blast barrier value by 15%. It's an interesting way of wording it. I guess, I've never really looked at the names of the cards for goddess Liz, but that's the shield. Yeah. This is one thing that bothers me about this relic, right? It's trash. Like, it's not very good. But that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that this implies that every single goddess list that comes out after this one has to have this card, right? Because, or else, this holy relic would be completely pointless for them. Because it's not like they're only going to release this goddess list. It's going to be the only goddess list to ever come out. Like, bro, these characters have released other versions of. Like, Lost Vein has a second Lost Vein for Ragnarok. So this means that every single goddess list that comes out is going to have this card, right? Or else this holy relic is pointless. So weird. Megelda is kind of the same thing, where every Megelda that comes out has to now have like a healing card, I guess. But like, when the hero uses the recovery skill in Bird, it removes one debuff from allies, applies the effect of the hero, which increases all stats by 80% for 5 turns, stacks up to 5 times. This is like the best relic in the game. Like, like for me personally, that I'm farming the Bird, this is like a lifesaver. And I've said with the free holy relic that everyone's getting, where is it? Here. With these rewards for the free holy relic everyone's getting, there is a no-brainer. If you have Megelda, give her the holy relic. A lot of people are going, oh man, you can't give Megelda the holy relic because you only get the cubes for humans. This is the human cubes. The other one that I showed is actually the unknown cubes, I guess. Cubes are the least of your concerns. The biggest thing dropping is this, right? The 15 materials. But go back here, and then Simon gets a decreases target's crit chance and crit damage by 100% for 2 turns. The hero crits. He does have a like a what's it called, a triple crit chance card. So that's the idea, I guess. He uses new materials. That's why I actually haven't given it to him. Like if I go here in humans. He uses the new materials. This one right here. And because I'm not farming the deer as much, I haven't given it to him yet. I will, eventually. But what's his crit chance? Oh, 38%. I mean, if he triples it, it's not that bad. What's the triple crit? Is it this one? This one. This one. If he triples it, I guess it's not that bad. Still not good, though. Still not good. Not for today's standards, obviously. And then this golfer costume is disgusting, but if you have golfer, might as well buy it. Hawk Pass, bundles. You can search for name. Bro, this is so huge for global, man. I wish I could do that on JP. You can just like type like Merlin, and then all the Merlins pop in. I can't do that on JP because if I type in English on the Japanese version, like, doesn't happen. I have to type in Japanese. God damn it. So unlucky. There's a coin shop renewal. Cool. They just changed the layout basically and added these for festival coins. Still not that good of a deal. I mean, this one is, but still not that good of a deal for whales, I guess. And only for whales. This only applies for whales, basically. Because free-to-play players will be using their festival coins to, like their excess festival coins, which aren't many, to buy other festival units, obviously, right? And yeah, I think that's it. There's a roulette with these rewards that I mentioned, and that's it. Big patch, and if you do try to pull Megelda on the new banner, good luck. If you haven't watched the deer guides yet, I recommend you do so. And yeah, good luck.